Disclaimer. This video is created for entertainment and educational purposes only.
Peace, love, and light, family. Welcome to a brand new episode of the High Zone. Today on menu, we got some mind-bending, mysterious TikToks that I want you to see. Before we get into that, if you're not tapped in with the family, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for every time I drop. You could be rocking out with me and the family. With no further ado, family, let's get straight into these videos.
So there was a massive internet outage once again. Not your Wi-Fi, I'm talking major infrastructure globally. And the scariest part, it took one system to start acting shaky for thousands of websites to blink off like they never existed. Cloudflare, the same backbone that helps run Twitter, ChatGPT, IKEA, Spotify, and a ridiculous amount of other sites, is experiencing outages. And because Cloudflare powers the skeleton of the internet, not the surface, entire platforms are going dark, flickering, coming back, and dying all over again. People are literally refreshing their screens like it's a life support machine. One software company glitches and thousands of sites around the world stop existing. We saw the same situation when AWS went down. Half the internet flatlined. But this time, it wasn't a cyber attack. It wasn't a storm, just one system bucking under its own importance. Think about how important the internet has become. It controls your money, your banking, your communication, your GPS, your business operations, your emergency access. And all of that can be gone with the snap of a finger. We better pay attention to this. Because what if it, you know what?
How many people had issues today with the internet? I was definitely one of those people, refreshing and refreshing and refreshing.
Oh, y'all niggas bumping. This is gonna get on fire, nigga. Stop, nigga. Stop, nigga. Stop.
Send out here.
What the fuck?
That was wild, super wild, and diabolical at the same time. Comment down below, let me know what y'all thought about that. First time you would've got paid is crazy. But anyway, did y'all see how he just like got up, like his soul came back to him? Like literally. Like look at it over. Your man looked like his soul came right back into him. Like a cat. Comment down below. That was crazy. Walking inside of a mall with peanut butter on your legs. That is crazy. That's the worst kind of Nutella you gonna have. Like watery Nutella. Ooh.
Drop it down below. Let me know what y'all thought about it.
Hey! That's an ass beating. Sorry, God.
Get up, bro. Go home, big bro.
2021. Do not come in here looking like this.
So guess what?
Guess what?
Started his year off.
He started his year off bad than a motherfucker.
Not looking good.
Damn!
Bro look like Martin.
Come
coming straight from McHenry.
You know me?
Nah, he'll get his ass kicked. He tried to bite me too, bitch. And you tried to bite me. Look what you dumbasses get. Look what your dumbass get. You tried to bite me.
What he beat him with?
Hey, he got a face on side of his face.
His eyes closed, man.
So ass.
Diabolical. He put hands on that man. Your man look like Martin. Check it out.
That's why this happened. You riding in limos and stuff.
Was I lying? Was I lying? That was Martin from that episode. That was Martin. Damn. Gen Z back outside. Gen Z back outside. Them boys is outside. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought about that.
If this photo is real, we have serious problems. This is the clearest picture of a werewolf / dogman type creature that you may ever see. Werewolves or dogmen are things that we thought just lived in Hollywood, on the big screens and in horror movies. But recently, people have claimed to have captured and seen these elusive creatures. The bigger question now is not are they real, but what are they? I'm not saying they're Hollywood type creatures where you have to use a silver bullet, but many believe these things originated in laboratories and then things went wrong. Check this out. Let me know in the comments, what do you think it is? And mind you, this picture is about 15 or 16 years old, so it ain't best quality, but the image is very clear. Have a great day. God bless.
15 years ago, we did not have AI. And if we had AI, we couldn't use it. So we wouldn't be producing anything like that. My thing is, who was recording? A werewolf like that will smell you from a mile away and tear you up.
The Son, the Holy Spirit, by this sign of the Holy Cross of our Lord Jesus Christ, who lives and reigns with the Father and the Holy Spirit. David.
You killed your mother. You killed your mother. You killed.
Shit. Don't go down there, bro. I'm telling you. Don't go down. Don't go down. I just translated. Don't go down. You heard that?
Oh my god. It's safe to say I'm never sleeping after this video. Take a look.
Oh, what the?
Okay. So currently.
Shit.
I ordered DoorDash because my sister and the kids are gone for tonight. Like, I'm here by myself. The kids had football practice, so they had to go do their own thing. Thank you. So I ordered DoorDash, and then I heard a knock.
Did I just hear a voice?
Oh my god, she's still fucking standing there.
He said his sister and the kids not here. His sister must have set his ass up and like, I'm not staying here. Or she probably told him and he probably tried to man up. Now his ass hiding in the bathroom. I'd have been gone. I don't care if that ghost or whatever was outside. I'd have made it to my car. Yeah, we ain't staying there tonight. Hell no.
This woman in Mexico was ready to go to sleep when she started hearing noises across her room. She decided to check and caught this terrifying video. Watch all the way to the end. Pay close attention.
Ahorita va a venir, pregúntale. Va a venir ahorita la policía. ¿A qué estás molestando aquí? Ya te habías ido. ¿Qué quieres? ¿A quién quieres? ¿A quién quieres? ¿A Regina o a quién quieres? ¿A quién quieres? Vete de aquí. Vete de aquí. Se paró.
Oh,
¿Quién chingados eres? ¿Quién te mandó?
Shit. Oh, you seen that orb? Bro, smart.
Aren't you waking up?
Bro, super smart.
Wake up! Wake up!
That's a smart man.
Wake up! What the fuck?
Come on. Suzanne, are you okay? You alright? Come on. It doesn't matter.
Bro, super smart. Bro already know what it is. He ain't getting up to go check. You know he was playing. He was straight fronting. She shaking and screaming like that and you sleeping? Come on, man. Let's make it make sense. He's not going out there. He already know what it is. I mean, I probably would have did the same thing too. You can't be a hero for something you can't even see. It's time to move.
At the back door, the dog had to pee. And there's a button that says pee pee by the back door. And I'm like, wow, you know, it's been quiet. Oscar has not bothered me all day. This is great. I think he's finally over this, right? So I said to the dog, hit the button. You want to go pee pee? Hit the button. So he hits the button and it goes, your mom's dead.
That's funny.
What the?
Oh, it's funny.
What was that?
Uh-huh.
So anyways... cabinet behind you just opened and closed on its own. What? Is that what that was?
Ain't laughing now.
What was that?
What the hell?
That message I was laughing at.
It's right there. Pick it all up. Holy shit.
Yeah, that cup just shattered.
Oh my god, I'm really scared right now. That is garbage. Do you want to end it? Are you freaked out right now?
Sure.
Oh my god.
Your mom is dead was a message. Y'all started laughing, that door opened, things started flying out the damn cabinet. Diabolical. You wanna still record?
Hell no.
You wanna leave?
Hell yeah.
That's the only conclusion I come up with. Drop it down below.
What if the real enemy of humanity isn't devil, but an ancient intelligence that hijacks systems, not souls? Let me show you the figure nobody talks about deeply enough, Ahriman. In ancient Zoroastrian cosmology, Ahriman or Angra Mainyu isn't just a villain. He's the principle of untruth. He doesn't tempt you with chaos. He builds systems so sterile and orderly they suffocate spirit. He's not fire and madness, he's cold logic, automation, artificial control. The perfect bureaucracy, the dead machine. Esoteric thinkers like Rudolf Steiner believed Ahriman was real and preparing to incarnate, not as a beast, but as a rational genius, a man of science, tech, and order, who offers humanity efficiency at the cost of inner life. The Ahriman doesn't erase your soul, he makes you forget you had one. Every time you nudge to distrust intuition, to obey the algorithm, and to replace real connection with digital dopamine. That's his influence. Not flashy, but invasive and systematic, almost invisible. This isn't about religion, it's about metaphysical infiltration. What if the reason everything feels numb, repetitive, and synthetic? It's because we're being trained to prefer what Ahriman would build. Predictable, productive, and empty. He doesn't come with horns, he comes with upgrades, and we download him willingly.
Basically, he's a deity that trade technology for souls. That's what the government been doing. But I never heard of this dude. Comment down below, let me know what y'all thought. Part 2 from the last episode.
Why yellow? Because they come from different places. They were volunteers to populate the earth.
Different species of humans?
Yeah, he said that they, at the beginning, they bring animals so that the ecosystem can be created. They bring plants, animals, with those species, and their turn, they just take them out. And then they bring another species. With the humans, they did the same. He said that's why you're never gonna find the missing link, because it doesn't exist. At least not in the earth. The thing is that when I wake up in the morning just to make coffee and go fishing, when I opened the door was open, just closed, but not with the lock. And then when I touch the handle, that's when I remember all that we're talking at night. When I touch the handle, everything comes in my mind. I sit for a while and drink coffee. I will drink. Yeah. No ears. The nose is just a little bump with 2 little holes. His mouth is just have a photo somewhere, but it looked like a flash. I have somewhere. Maybe I don't know. He said. He smiled. He said, "We made those. We made those. We made them." When we need to do something outside, so that we don't have to expose ourselves. So we made them. They don't have a reproductive system. They don't have digestive system. So they don't last long. If you want that they last longer, we mash greens, plant, and I just rub it in the skin, and they will last for a few days more. But to the point that they just die.
So they're like genetic robots?
Yeah, they said that at the beginning they used DNA from monkeys. Now they are cloning the same thing. He explained exactly what happened. He said, "Do you know that people believe in devil, in demons, and they sacrifice animals?" And they take the gods and offer the gods to the demon. He said that why? Because when those two species get involved with us, they were stranded here. They can't go out. So they are degenerating. So they are trying to do something with themselves so that they can reproduce and keep going.
Keep their civilization growing?
The species. He said...
Where are those two species? Are they in the oceans?
No. He said, you never realize when all the world talk about demons, they always show you to the earth. And then we talk about the angel or God. They always sign to the sky because those two species are grounded. In another meeting that we have, when I went there in the lighthouse, I went there. I parked the car. I just walked to the train, and he was waiting for me.
Let me know what y'all thought about part 2. Very interesting. I can't wait for part 3 and part 4 to see what unfolds. Drop it down below.
Proof that Hollywood is evil, part infinity. Found these next couple clips from episodes of SNL. Roll it.
Truth is, America needs us.
No, we don't.
No one can seem to agree on anything anymore except for two things: pizza and us. And us.
This next clip, also found on SNL, is equally as disturbing.
I'm Pete Davidson, and I will be hosting the season premiere of SNL with Ice Spice.
Ooh, look at us, 3 Gen Z icons.
Aren't you like 40?
No. A long time ago, I met this guy and made a deal where I get to stay 25 years old for forever.
What guy?
Tall fella, horns, red fur, I don't know, little hooves.
Keen, that's the devil, dude.
What?
I want you guys also to keep in mind in 1999 they did this skit with Garth Brooks, who was giving his soul to you-know-who. This final clip stood out to me even more. Roll it.
Pretty bleak, and it seems to be continuing in that direction. Here to comment is the devil.
Right in our faces.
It's just great to see you, devil. You know, we haven't seen you in like 4 or 5 years.
Oh, yeah, it's because I've been busy, baby. Yeah. Last few years have been pretty good for old Beelzebub.
People have hypothesized for years that mainstream shows like SNL are trying to put the truth right in front of our face, hypothetically.
Cult of Baal, B-A-L. My family masqueraded themselves as Jewish publicly, but behind closed doors, you know, at Passover dinners, when I was drugged, would admit, we are Satanists. They told me that we belonged to the cult of Baal, B-A-apostrophe-A-L. They told me this with consistency while I was being abused. Now, what you can look up about the cult of Baal, information that is publicly available, is that it is thousands of years old. It is a Phoenician satanic fertility cult. And publicly, it's supposed to have been eradicated. But to my knowledge and my experience, it is not. This is what people perceive the Illuminati to be. It is a group of elites that practices forced and uses these crimes to control people. They happen to have a huge reach over politics and entertainment. To answer your basic question, why my family does this, because it was done to them, because having one man bear as many children in a generation as possible and forcing them through these traumatic events, they believe it creates a stronger bond, that creates more loyalty, that it keeps people from talking. And for the most part, they're right, because I'm the only one of my siblings who has directly spoken out about this. There are people who have hinted at it in their music. Of course, Justin Bieber has talked about being assaulted by Usher and Justin Timberlake at P. Diddy's parties, but I don't think it's a coincidence they've only gone after Sean Combs and not his other alleged perpetrators who were born into the bloodline. there seems to be a level of protection for people who are simply born into that world, contrasted with people like Sean Combs or R. Kelly, who joined as adults. But I was not in the boardrooms. I was a child on drugs. So I can't tell you exactly who organizes this, exactly how it happens. It's just speculation and memory.
And yeah, you're a very powerful speaker and you're very well researched. And we've had a lot of survivors come on, and we salute you, you know, for the level of detail and knowledge that you have. I think it was David Icke who woke me up to the ancient cults and the bloodlines that continue to these generations. And I think you're the first survivor, perhaps, who's actually detailed how that has continued over the ages. So if you could maybe expand on that a little bit, I think the viewers would find this fascinating.
What specifically would you like expanded on?
So what was the cult that you mentioned earlier, the ancient one?
The cult of Baal, B-A-L.
Yes.
B-A-L.
Yep.
I know very little about it. My family masqueraded themselves as Jewish publicly. But behind closed doors, you know, at Passover dinners, when I was drugged, would admit, we are Satanists. Now, what I can understand is the public has caught on to this, but they call them the Illuminati, who are illuminated to the cult of Baal, who has successfully mythologized themselves as the Illuminati and convinced people that they are shape-shifting reptilians, you know, myths that can be perpetuated by the psychedelic nature of the tool that they use to abuse victims, which is used to delegitimize people who catch on to what they have been doing. And to be truthful, it was a reason I was anxious to come on here. You know, when people talk about seeing men turn into lizards, it makes everything seem a little bit more delegitimate. Now, when someone has been given a powerful drug, their minds can experience something like that. They can witness something like that. And it's something that kept me very confused as a child. I'm in the material world, in this plane. I'm being assaulted by my father, my uncles, my cousins. But my mind is somewhere else. My mind is going on this fantasy ride. And when I awake, I'm very confused. I also believe there are people who have talked about these outlandish, metaphysical, impossible experiences intentionally to derail conversations about the cults and their power in media and politics.
Let me know what y'all thought about that. The interview is pretty long. I'm gonna have to break that thing up. This is part 1. Part 2 is definitely gonna come your way. But let me know what y'all thought about that. These people are using super high effective drugs to manipulate your mind to have you thinking you're seeing something else. This is Epstein's niece, I believe, spilling the beans. These people worship Satan, Satanists. Diabolical, super diabolical. Drop it down below.
When white people came to Africa, they came showing themselves as superior to the black people, digging out things that black people taught them. You know, what we don't have in our history books is that the civilization we have in Europe today was brought to us by black people. Even black people don't know that. Even many black people don't know that. They don't know that the Moors, there were West Africans and North Africans and Central Africans that came to Europe and ruled Spain. They brought civilization to us. They showed us how to use soap, how to be clean, how to behave like a decent human being, you know? All these things we didn't know that before the Moors brought civilization to Spain. Did you know that the Moors ruled in Spain for 700 years? Where is that in our history books? It's nowhere to be found. Because why? If you are giving black people that power of having once ruled over white people, wouldn't black people start like kind of questioning, oh, we were once at that point of having such a power in a white man's country over white people, and where are we now? So of course they have to hide that history from you people, because knowing your true history is knowing your true power, and knowing your true power means you will break out from that system of racism.
Very powerful information. It's what you do with that information. It's not to take this information and be like, oh yeah, no. It's to spread the knowledge. Let me know what y'all thought about that. That was very deep, very knowledgeful. Good information. It's what you do with the information now. You share it or you bury it. It's up to you. Each one teach one.
I didn't survive by love. I survived by strategy. People think I made it because I'm strong, but strength was only the beginning. Where I came from, chaos was normal. I didn't have comfort, I had survival. And instead of letting it break me, I studied it. I learned how people move, who's real, who folds under pressure, and who only talks when it's safe. I understood early that survival is a mindset before it becomes a result. Life tried to erase me. I was counted out, underestimated, and written off like I didn't belong. But I didn't hide my wounds. I turned them into leverage. I used the very things that were meant to silence me as fuel to build identity.
This is New York, from the L train to the world. It's not just fashion, it's frequency. We built this from frequency, not fabric. This is Higher Zone.
We vibrate on the frequency. Emotions is a magnet. Thoughts manifest. Now you forced to take action. Fail, but fail faster, because endurance is a test. We only learn when we fall. Every no turns to yes. Take a deep breath. Don't become overwhelmed by the stress. Think about what you overcame. The situation will be next. Life is long, live it, survive, move on to the next. I made mistakes, I'm a new man, but God gave me a second chance. No fear, I gotta go for mine. The top is only for those who climb. It's a lonely road when you're chosen, so never wait to be given roses. Grow your own. Stay focused. Your time is approaching. And treat family and friends the same when it's time to judge, because you can see through water, but not through blood. Never be afraid to fail. We only lose for not trying, and procrastination is another form of dying. Every life serves a purpose, but a fish won't climb a tree. Open your eyes and see what you really want to do.
The smart guy, I tell y'all, the smart guy got that heat. He was speaking facts, he was speaking motivation. Don't wait for flowers, grow your own. Just like the 50 Cent clip before that. Pure knowledge or what you gotta go through or what you've been through to succeed.
I've been in prison with some of the most meanest, toughest, ruthless people, bro. Killers. And they all say the same thing. This shit is whack. This ain't it, man. Young blood, get your life together, man. Go to school. But when you on the street, you hearing the music. Yeah. Yo, drill this, kill this. You hearing all this bullshit. And those people haven't stood up in front of a judge and got sentenced and had to stand on that. They haven't went through that process yet. They've been catching W's. They've been spinning blocks and whatever. But when they catch up to them and they sitting in the courtroom like I had to, and you look over your shoulder and none of the homies is there. None. Like nobody. None of them bitches. None of them hoes you fucking on. None of that.
The label, nobody.
It's either your mother or your grandmother crying, looking at you like sad, and you feel fucked up because you know you let them down. And then when they sentence you, they sentence you. And that shit hit your chest like a fucking truck. And you feel dead. You feel lifeless. That's when shit get real. That's when it's regret. That's when it's like, damn, I coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Yep.
All that tough shit go out the window. Now you in a cell crying. Like crying. Yeah. I cried, nigga, like a baby. Right? So if we had people who keep it real, then some people could avoid it.
I definitely respect what Small said just now. If some people would keep it real about their situation, it would avoid a lot of these young people from going into these situations. We supposed to be setting examples for the people that's coming up behind us. Now, you don't want to do that. Nobody keeping it real anymore. Everybody want to glorify. It's destroying the community.
One lady, this is right when after he said God is real. He said, Mom, I want to change my name, and he was crying. And I said, well, what you want to change your name to? Avir. I said, what do Avir mean? Air. He said, it means air. And I said, why would you want your name to be air? He said, because I was in heaven. What you said? In heaven in the sky. You was in heaven in the sky with God? And I had wings. And you had wings? And a halo. And a halo? My husband just looked it up just to see, what it was going to say. And it said that Avir means air in Hebrew.
And when I saw that he was right, it
shocked us completely.
Wow.
shocked. I'm talking about gave me chills.
He knew that.
I couldn't believe it.
My child didn't know nothing about Hebrew.
How did you know that, Avir? How did you know it meant air? Where did you get that from?
How did you know that agreement?
Dad told me that. He said, tell me Avir. And you just knew it mean air? Mm-hmm. One lady even told me that they had somebody else in the Bible, I'm not sure who it is, passed away and came back with a new name. And that's just a thing that happens.
That's
And I didn't know
biblical.
that.
Yes.
I did not
And
know.
clearly he didn't know that. I mean,
Yes.
that is all throughout the Bible. God changes people's names. Sarai to Sarah, Abram to Abraham, Jacob to Israel. Like all these name changes when you change, when you're a new person, a new creation. When I looked up the name Avir, it means, we talked about it, I think our first call, I was like, girl, do you know it means bearer of good news? The good news, like he's coming back to tell the good news. What? That's the name Jesus gave your son. Do you understand? That is the Great Commission. All that's what we're here to do. And he gave your son the name. I'm mind blown by everything. It's a Hebrew name often given to boys that can be associated with strength, Avir, bravery, and it means also the mighty one. What? The mighty one. Oh man.
The mighty strong one.
Yes, you are so cool.
Family, let me know what y'all thought about my man Avir's story. I thought it was a beautiful story. Something to share. Drop it down below if you believe what my man was talking about. I definitely believe that low guy. Yahuwah know how to work his wonders. I am not going to question what Yahuwah is doing. Point blank.
Let's get a little bit more serious about racism. He says that the interviewer asks him, what stirred up everything? Is it all about Trumpism? And he says, it's Trump and uneducated rednecks. Trump is just telling them what they want to hear. I used to hang out with him. He's a crazy motherfucker. Limited mentality. A megalomaniac. Narcissistic. I can't stand him. I used to date Ivanka, you know. Dude say he used to date Ivanka Trump. He said, yeah, when he was 72. Damn. She was 24. He said, yes, sir, 12 years ago. Tommy Hilfiger said, Ivanka wants to have dinner with you. I said, no problem, she's a fine motherfucker. She had the most beautiful legs I ever saw in my life. Wrong father. Yeah, no surprise there with dating Ivanka, you know. Think about her daddy, you know. Women are usually attracted to the type of men who their daddy is. And not all qualifications, of course, but similarity there. Okay. And here's the one, man. This one broke my heart, man. Marlon Brando had sex with James Baldwin, Richard Pryor, and Marvin Gaye. Now, James Baldwin no surprise. Richard Pryor, no surprise. But Marvin Gaye, oh man, I will never ever listen to Sexual Healing and What's Going On the same again. Damn. Oh man. He said that Brando used to go cha-cha dancing with him and his crew. He said he could dance his ass off. He was the most charming motherfucker you ever want to meet. He'd fuck anything. He'd fuck a mailbox. And that's when he said James Baldwin, Richard Pryor, Marvin Gaye. And dude was like, he slept with them? How do you know that? He said, come on, man. Come on, man. Now, this revelation was backed up by Richard Pryor's wife, his widow. This is what his widow, Jennifer Lee Pryor, had to say about Richard Pryor's sexuality. She said, she told TMZ that Richard had lots of sex in the 70s with men and women, including Marlon Brando, thus corroborating Quincy Jones's story.
Finish him!
When asked if Richard did in fact have sex with Brando, Jennifer said, it was the 70s. Drugs were still good, especially Quaaludes. If you did enough cocaine, you'd fuck a radiator and send it flowers in the morning. Jennifer told TMZ that Richard would not mind Quincy Jones spilling the tea, and he would not be embarrassed because he was always open with his friends and his bisexuality.
Super duper diabolical. I can't listen to Sexual Healing no more. No!
What about love?
That's what how do you feel about love?
I don't know. Love is misery. Love is miserable. I think I'll be a bachelor and I'll swing.
What's going on? No!
Marvin, you!
I'm hot just like an oven. I can't believe this.
No, Marvin!
Ooh. What?
Marvin Gaye?
Drop it down below. Let me know what y'all thought about that.
I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage in calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief.
So that was a video of Nicki Minaj addressing the UN today. She's addressing the UN to spotlight violence committed against Christians in Nigeria. Nicki Minaj also said in her speech, this is not about taking sides. This is about standing up in the face of injustice. I really want to know your guys' thoughts on this.
I'm telling y'all, Nicki Minaj is trying to clean up her act. She's trying to clean up that soul. She's trying to gain it back. I'm thinking she's done with the music business on the low when it comes to, who she hangs out with. Cause those elites try to take her out a couple years ago. Do y'all remember? And now she's going against them and she's fighting for religion. Who else is speaking about it? All the other creepos are quiet, doing nasty, weird things in the corner.
I'm currently pregnant with my mom's husband, and before you guys even ask it, no, she doesn't know. I actually have another kid by her husband too, but I have her fully convinced that I just went out to the bar a couple of times, and So basically what we do is he acts like he comes and he helps fix my house and stuff, and it's really just to come see his first kid that he had with me.
And fix you.
Kid, she's too old, and he's older too, but he's never had kids. So, one thing led to another. Me and my mom aren't the closest. We're not, the best. And I don't have a father figure, so she fully thinks that this guy that she loves just took it on over. And he's scared to tell her the truth because he doesn't want her to freak out because I'm only 21. And, but my first kid was born 4 years ago, and she thinks I just, met him out at a bar with a fake ID. And now this kid is on the way, and I'm coming to the conclusion that maybe I should tell her, because I don't want my mom just thinking I'm out here giving it up, giving it up. So I'm just how do you guys think I should tell her? Do you think I should do it in a cute way, or should I just be I have a baby with your husband, or I don't know, advice.
My advice to you is you're trifling. super trifling. You get diabolical of the century. Your last name is super diabolical violator. That's your mother. Talking about we don't get along like that. So you effed around and did her, man. That is wild, girl. And you come to the internet with it? That's something you don't even bring outside. But you bring it to the internet before you bring it to your mother. Diabolical. Evil, evil, evil. What I really want to say is, I can't say it here. But anyway, family, drop it down below. Let me know what y'all thought about her.
Dad, I know I promised you I'm gonna give you my first Grammy. I have to fight for this one.
She said you want to thank everybody for her first Grammy.
Anyway, I'd like to thank Jay-Z for being a part of this record with me.
She like to thank Jigga Man for being the greatest in the world.
Record. Tricky Dream for writing such a beautiful record. Thank you.
What I want to know is, why your fat lip ass, fat nose ass, always looking like you smell some shit ass, face ass? Nigga, why the fuck you felt like we needed you to repeat what the fuck she said? Like, come on. And then you ugly as fuck and a narcissist, nigga. Like, she didn't say she wanted to thank the greatest in the world. She said she wanted to thank Jay-Z. You are not the fucking greatest. You bum. You and your crazy ass demonic wife.
This is what they do to the young celebrities that's up and coming. This is how they treat them. That's what you call a handler. You see how he looked at her? He literally threw pressure at her. Pressure. The same people they talk about they love, they don't love you. They want to make some money off you and bring you right down to the pit with them. That's all they doing. Showing their muscles, showing their power. That is diabolical, bro.
And man, Mark Sanchez, he caught something.
Mark Sanchez? Yeah, he caught that catch-up legend. Mark Sanchez?
What did he caught?
He caught that catch-up legend. You see, young boys, don't be sleeping on them old dudes. It's vice versa. I learned my lesson. One time I fronted on these young boys. They was about 60 pounds. And they pulled out a gun so big, we got to running. They was blaming the whole, you should have known. You just, all right, this kid's 60-pound flat. He talking mad shit. Big diesel dudes here. They gave him the beats. He pulled out the yalla and let that thing ring so legend. So he's starting with you, but it's the same thing. I'm talking about legend, God forbid. Like, I'm telling you, legend, right? What I'm saying is we should have known the kid is 60 pounds. How you going to start with a bunch of cock diesel guys coming in? You should have knew what he wanted to do. This old man, 69, Mark Sanchez, cock diesel football player, kept fucking with the man. He fucked with the man.
Did he put hands on him?
Yes. The man said he feared for his life.
That was deserved catch-up.
So the man gave him pepper sprays first. Try to calm him down. And I don't know, Mark Sanchez was just drunk, high out of his mind. He want to start with this old man. The old man tried to pepper spray and back him up. He kept coming. He said at that point, I thought this guy was high, man. He did something. Some man 70 years old.
He fucked that old man up.
He's 70.
So how he got hooked? Look, he looked.
Now the old man had that Joey Cupcake. He gave him
Joey
that.
Cupcake.
Yeah, he in the tube them right quick. He in the tube them right quick. The old man said, ha ha, you know how you got that thing? Yeah, I think you an honorary Puerto Rican. You got that. I don't bring the ketchup out because I know I'll give him the ketchup. So, no. Sometimes if you know you might get, there's situations we might could get out with without the ketchup. If you got the ketchup on you, and I'll tell anybody who could look, he got Mark Sanchez to fuck up off him. 69-year-old man gave him that ketchup legend. Like that ketchup will save your life.
It don't look like that from the picture.
10 guys beat you up. This guy's 70 Damn, bro.
And he got arrested.
No, Mark Sanchez got arrested. Yo, bro, you 30 years old beating up a 70-year-old? I don't know how to explain that.
Get hawked and arrested though. That don't go with each other. Yeah. He in there, he handcuffed to the thing. He bleeding out.
I saw some strong 60-year-olds. I ain't never see a strong 70-year-old. Like 70-year-old.
Comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought about that.
The brain never ages. Did you know that? The body is the only thing that ages.
So what about dementia and...
That's because you got tapeworms, you got worms, parasites. The doctors won't tell you because they can't make any money from that. Mel Gibson was telling me 4 of his friends with 4th-stage cancer, and they took ivermectin, and they were cured because they killed the parasites. Chemo is radiation that kills all of your cells, the good and the bad ones. If you live from chemo, it's because you are a strong individual with some really good cells and good genes and good body. Normally, the radiation would just kill everything.
That's the lady who wrote Terminator and The Matrix. She be speaking out about a lot of things. The government would not go after her, okay? In fact, they are scared of this lady. She's super duper tapped in.
God, look at all those things. There's so many of them.
Ain't nothing last night. Jesus Christ.
No, there was nothing compared to today. Jeez, man. That is insane, guys. I don't know how you guys are handling this.
We're really not.
No, we're not.
You know.
We don't.
That's nuts.
Trust me, the other house is going to be so much quieter.
Yeah, he was saying you were going to bring some of these with you. Don't
I
even.
keep telling him no. Keep telling him to leave them.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you really going to bring the rat problem over to the other house?
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Wow. It just amazes me.
Oh, yeah, look at the cabinet.
I know, I'm looking at the cabinet.
That's a bird.
Wow.
Diabolical. Super diabolical. You super nasty. You super dirty. You super everything that's effed up in the book. How you have so much rats in your house? Like it's cool. Like they chilling, they walking around, they around friends. There's rat poop all over the floor. They in the counter, they on the stairs, they on the couch, they watching TV. They might be on your bed. And dude said, do not bring the rats to the other house, leave them there. Leave them there for who? Y'all should be arrested, all right? Y'all asses should be arrested. Seriously. Drop it down, family. Drop it down below, family. That video was nasty. Ugh.
Chick-fil-A.
Still eating that Chick-fil-A?
You want, I guess, that ass. Where is it?
Watch this.
Yeah, if you want fucking bugs or whatever the fuck, this is maggots in your goddamn chicken nuggets. Like, that's not chicken.
Fly larva.
That's like fucking maggots. That's gross.
That's fly larva.
Where is it? There was another one like that. Like, you can't tell. Look, right there, too. It's in this one. Like, that's fucking gross.
They turn to maggots.
Like,
was that embarrassing?
Ew, that's nasty. Larva on your chicken, nuggets. Plus, y'all put all kinds of other stuff in the food. I'm super good. Comment down below. That's nasty.
Was that embarrassing? Because I've been on the other side of the door when Jehovah's Witnesses used to knock on my door, and every Sunday you might get a different response or a different action. It usually wasn't good.
People didn't like Jehovah's Witnesses because they was persistent, and they would keep knocking. Like my grandmother, she'll keep knocking, and she'll go as far as she'll put her lips up to the screen and say, "Do you know the truth?" They're in there. That's my grandma said. They're in there. I remember one time a dude said, "You better get off this porch before I let this German Shepherd out this bag." Yeah. And you know what? When Christmas came around, Jim, we didn't get no Christmas. My mother shut all the shades, tell us don't look outside. What? That's the devil. It'd be kids out there on new bikes, motherfuckers out there. I was like, how the fuck is that the devil? This nigga got a goddamn go-kart out there with licorice. I never got there.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I grew up in a Jehovah home, all right? My auntie is faithful, super faithful. She still go preach until this day. Even when she can't preach outside, she's preaching on a computer. Growing up, when I went to my auntie house, we couldn't watch wrestling, we couldn't watch Power Rangers, we couldn't watch nothing. I couldn't wait to leave there, I'm not even gonna lie to you. They don't celebrate Christmas, that's for sure. They don't celebrate nothing, in fact. No birthdays, no Christmas. You can't really do much but preach and stay to the books. It was different at my dad's house. Free for all, do what you want.
Tune what you are, you see more of. You ever get a new car? Once you get that car, you see more of that car on the streets.
Yep, RAS. It's called RAS. Reticular Activation Systems. Right? This is a term for it, right? RAS. R-A-S. Reticular Activational Systems.
Right.
Right? So, and what we can begin to do is we can architect our RAS to get the bag. Right? We can start to architect our perception in a way that can attract the way for us to get to where we want to go or to acquire what we want. And again, God is not going to give it to you. God is going to give you an opportunity to get it. And when you use your reticular activational systems, or if you use your RAS, you can see when you have the opportunity to get what you feel should be given, but you have the opportunity to get it. And then now you can go after it, but you can go after it with confidence, right? And then when you go after it with confidence, then you can receive it. But then it's a process, right? So you have to have discipline to go after the inspiration, right? You gotta have the discipline. It's like sports, like basketball, right? Like you have to have the discipline to go into the gym, right? You have to have the discipline to go after.
Family, let me know what y'all thought about what Smart was talking about. RAS, reticular activation. I never knew about that. How many times you seen a car or a car that you like, you start to see it everywhere, the same color. Everywhere you turn, you see that same car, same car. It happened to me numerous times, many times. I'm sure it happened to y'all too. Comment down below, let me know what you thought about that.
Por lo que está bien, dame ayuda a ella.
¿Hamburguesa de vegana?
No, mira, recién la estoy botando. ¿Qué te creí? ¿Qué te creí?
Estaba mirando.
Dale. Dale.
Ya, sí.
Dale, dale, dale.
No dice nada.
That creepo deserve every punch she got. Why would you do some creepo-ish like that? You don't even know the lady probably. She bends down and you pull up behind her. And it's on camera. I hope your ass get locked up too. With some extra punches to justify. Ladies, protect yourself out here and be aware. You see what she did? She reacted pretty quick, jabbed him, locked the door, and he caught the spice after that. My boy really be going in with that do clarinet. He doing his thing. If you want to see him play, he be out in Queens, in these parking lots. He started off with nobody, and now people just want to hear that tune all the time. He be out in Central Park also. High vibrational music attract high vibrational beings like us. Love, light, and peace, family. But anyway, if you made it all the way to the end, you are definitely goated. You are one of them ones. I truly appreciate you for being here and making it all the way to the end. Before you get out of here though, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for every time I drop. You could be rocking out with me and the family. I truly appreciate everybody who's been rocking out with the Higher Zone, who's tapped in with the family, who's commenting in the comment section, who's liking the video, who's showing love, because I'm showing love right back, because we family. I love you guys and appreciate you guys. And that's on me. Literally. I really mean that. Before we get out of here, family, just know, stay hydrated. Remove negative people from around you. Keep vibrating high. And love thy neighbor. And your boy out here. I catch y'all on the next one. Peace.